Welcome to Taiji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make anpan. So anpan is a kind of mixture of old traditional Japanese food. An is anko, sweet red bean paste, with the Western food. Pan means bread in Japanese. I think it comes from Portuguese, combining anko with bread. This has a history of about 150 years or so during the Meiji period. At that time, bread was something new, something wasn't very popular, and somebody had an idea of incorporating this, and they tried to put the anko in it. At first, it wasn't well received, but the emperor at the time, Meiji Emperor, wanted to incorporate Western style of living in Japan. Somebody brought him this anpan, and as he tried first, as the emperor, he's not allowed to express his opinions, but instead he said, "I like to eat it again," which is his way of saying, "I like it." And with that, it got quite popular in Japan, and now it's a very staple thing for any bakery in Japan. And I just had an urge to make this myself and try this recipe, and it was really good. So I really hope you give this a try yourself. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for making anpan. First, I have all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, and egg. I'm going to use half of it for the bread and the other half for the coating. And then dried yeast and unsalted butter. For the filling, I'm going to be using this canned Anko. I have another video if you want to make it from dried azuki beans yourself. You can check that out. By using these canned Anko or in a package will be also fine. Then I have a little bit of sesame seeds, put it on the top. Then let's get into it. As the first thing, I'm going to separate the egg in half. Then I'm going to beat this and separate it into two parts. Just about that much. Then as the next thing, I'm going to separate the butter. For the bread, 20 grams. Perfect. Now let's make the bread dough. And here I'm going to measure in 200 grams of all-purpose flour. Then in this, about 20 grams of sugar. Then in this, I'm going to put in about 3 grams of dried yeast. Then here I'm going to put in about 90 to 100 milliliters of lukewarm water. Okay, then that's good. I'm going to mix it a little bit. Then once it gets mixed halfway like this, I'm going to put in the half of the eggs. This, I'm going to add in 3 grams of salt. I'm going to keep kneading this 10 minutes or so. Then here I'm going to put in the butter that we measured earlier. At first it's got to an undesirable state like this, but don't worry and just keep kneading. So then after about 10 minutes of good kneading, then this is finished. And then put it back in the pot and put over this saran wrap. Then we're going to let it rest like this for about an hour or so and let the dough rise to about the double size. Then as we're waiting for the dough to rise, let's make the Anko filling. If you're using a package like this, then you don't need to. Or if you're making it yourself, then you can boil it down so you have the right consistency. But today I'll be using this canned Anko, and this has too much water, so I'm going to boil it to reduce the water content. So as you can see, this is a bit too watery, so I'm going to cook it medium heat and reduce the water. And make sure you keep mixing the whole time, otherwise they'll burn on the bottom. So after about 5 minutes or so, and then you can't really see the liquid, then this should be done. Then I'm going to put it to the side and let it cool down. And when you cool it, then it'll be a little bit harder as well. So an hour has passed. This has grown quite a lot. Then I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to flatten this. I'm going to separate this into 6 equal parts. And then shape it out to a round shape like this. Then I'm going to put this over parchment paper. Then put over saran wrap. Then we're going to let it rest like this for another 10 to 15 minutes. So 15 minutes has passed. That rise a little bit more. Now we're going to put in the filling. So take one piece out, make it flat first, and then put it in the middle like this. And then flatten out like this. Then we're going to put in the Anko right in the middle right here. Then we're going to bring the side together like this, all the side together, bring the part to the bottom. Then just like that, this is finished. Make it flat and bring it together, and then flatten it again. Then put the Anko in the middle, and then just bring the side together like this. Then this is also done. So then these are finished. I'm going to cover with a saran wrap again and let it sit for another 15 to 20 minutes or so and let the dough rise one last time. So about 15 minutes has passed. So then we're going to coat it with the egg wash. And for that I'm going to use the rest of the egg. I'm going to thin it with water with the same amount. And then at the end I'm going to put a little bit of sesame on the top. Of course you don't have to, but it's just kind of typical thing we do in Japan. Then let's put this in the oven. Then we're going to bake like this for about 13 to 15 minutes. Oh yeah, this looks really good. Let's take it out. Let's see how they look on the inside. Oh, they look really good. Then, let's eat. Oh, this looks so great. Let's eat. Itadakimasu. Oh, that looks good. Itadakimasu. This Anko is so sweet and perfect to go with the bread dough. Oh, so perfect, just like in Japan. The sesame on the top adds a little more kind of aroma to it, adds good accent to it. It's also pretty full as well. Oh, that's so totally delicious. ごちそうさまでした. Oh, that's so fulfilling. So this anpan is a perfect snack, and as you just saw, it's not that difficult to make this. It does take a little bit of time, especially if you're not used to baking bread, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not difficult at all. So I really do hope you give this a try yourself. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you hit the like button for me, and if you have any questions or requests or any feedbacks, please feel free to write anything in the comments below. And if you want to see one of these cooking videos, please subscribe. Otherwise, I look forward to you in the next video. Bye.